Greetings, I am Fernando Bernal. I am indeed going to talk to you about something that is truly fascinating in relation to quantum physics and quantum kinesiology. It's essentially about quantum information and how to ultimately deprogram it. It is a sophisticated and advanced system for accurately verifying and effectively neutralizing various elements of complex quantum information that sometimes behave in a manner similar to real infections, but are not. Look at this. Isn't it so beautiful? Is the universe a field of quantum information? Yes, the entire cosmos is a field of quantum information. Everything, everywhere, in every part of the universe is immersed in a vast field of quantum information that permeates all of existence. Therefore, in essence, everything that exists is inherently within that field and is fundamentally in contact with one another. Quantum information is a special and unique characteristic of all objects, all microorganisms, and all organisms in the universe, and their properties. That is to say, indeed, a pearl, a quartz, a grain of sand, a cloud, an elephant, a rhinoceros, a bacterium, a protozoan egg, everything has its own quantum information field. Certainly, everything. I have a quantum information field. My right eye has a unique and specifically additional quantum information field. The cells that make up my right eye, which are incredibly complex and unique, each have a specific quantum information field. Everything is indeed everything that exists. A bacterium, a worm, a virus, a prion. Everything has its specific quantum information field that characterizes and determines it. And this indeed, when we discovered it, has become an extremely valuable element, as it turns out. Invaluable because it allows us to differentiate everything that exists from a quantum perspective. And now, notice that the example I'm going to give you is very interesting. Imagine that this is a virus, okay? A copy of a virus, any virus. And does the virus exist? Yes, indeed, and there is always the quantum information that is to say, accompanies it. The virus, copy of the virus. Without quantum information, it does not exist. This indispensably has to be connected to a copy of the virus, its quantum information field. Wherever the virus goes, the quantum information goes. It's amazing, isn't that right? In addition to everything else, there is also the virus, which carries its own unique quantum information. But quantum information and the virus are not the same thing. They are linked in such a way, in a manner, that quantum information can effectively detach itself from the virus and subsequently replicate itself elsewhere. The virus still has its quantum information, but there is a copy of the quantum information that detaches. I can contract a virus with its quantum information, and that makes me sick, probably due to the virus infection, which ultimately leads to a serious health issue. But look, this is what's fascinating. I can contract only the quantum information of the virus and be affected only by the quantum information of the virus. What happens when I take the quantum information of the virus? My immune system activates because it detects the quantum information and goes into a state of alarm, starting an immune reaction that is identical whether it is just the information or the virus with the information. What my immune system detects is the quantum information, and the consequent defense system is set in motion. Antibodies are generated, temperature rises, pH becomes more acidic, inflammation phenomena occur, etc. An immune reaction against an infection. Do you fully realize the immense significance of this? That I can have only the quantum information, and yet my body reacts in exactly the same manner as when I have both the virus and the quantum information. This is truly remarkable and groundbreaking. When I have the combination of a virus with quantum information, I have an infection and an immune reaction. But if I essentially only have the quantum information, I still have an essentially immune reaction, as if I basically had a real infection, essentially. And this leads us to the fact that very often, in thousands of cases, people are diagnosed with an infection that they actually do not have. And why are they diagnosed in this manner? Because a blood sample was actually taken from them where there are antibodies developed due to the presence of quantum information in the first place. The quantum information I have acquired from a virus sticks to me, activating the immune defense system, and among other things, antibodies are generated that are present in my blood. And when they take the sample, they look for the antibodies and they indeed find them. But I don't actually have the infection, I have the information. And now look at this absolutely wonderful and incredibly remarkable thing. There is a very specific and detailed kinesiology procedure that can be used to verify and determine whether it is indeed a viral infection or quantum information. Look how I hold my patient's hands in a gentle and caring way. Without air, I'm here without air and ask infection by virus to show my care and support for my patient. And I make an R and say record, and the R gets recorded. It means that essentially the consciousness acknowledges that there is indeed a viral infection. I repeat again, due to a second virus infection, and the air fades, the air disappears. Right now I say erase everything, and I repeat for the third time, virus infection. If the R comes back, such as reappears, it means it's a viral infection. But if I am without the R, and I repeat for the third time, virus infection, and the R does not reappear, it means it was quantum information and I have erased it. I have deprogrammed it. It has vanished. It is no longer there. This is of crucial importance for your practice as a quantum kinesiologist, because every time, every single time, always, on every occasion, from now on, when you test some infectious element or karma or the unconscious, you are going to ask, let's say it's a virus, right? Viral infection. Make an R, record. I repeat, viral infection. The R fades away. And now I say erase everything. And I say again for the third time, viral infection. If it reappears, it's a viral infection. If not, it was information and I have deprogrammed it. This is a practice you will incorporate into your kinesiology work for every time there is anything infectious or related to karma or the unconscious. Your teacher will help you understand this better, and you need to handle it with a lot of ease. Well, I'm sending you a very big kiss, and I wish you a happy day.